You're watching PEGRI TV, Rhode Island's public access channel.
Hey, everybody, come on, let's dance. Don't stop, take a chance. Go on, clap those hands. Yeah, dance. Hey, everybody, welcome to Jesse Liam Band presents Music and Stuff, as you can see on the bottom. My name is Jesse Liam. I've got my own TV show that's wild, huh? It's my dad, Jack, with me. Come on. Everybody, come on, let's dance. Don't stop, take a chance. Go on and clap those hands. Yeah, dance. Hey, Jesse, come on, wake up. We're ready to go. It's our summertime in January show. Wake up. Somebody wake him up, please. Do you hear that? Oh, isn't it nice to see you get up from your summertime slumber in January?
Does it look like I'm not wearing anything? Whoops.
Living on sponge cake,
Watching the sun bake.
all of his jewelry is covered with oil.
Strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing.
Smell the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Let me hear you. Salt, salt, salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it could be my fault. I don't know the reason, but I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. Hey, it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know
It could be my fault, I guess.
take it away, boys. I blew out my flip-flop 'cause I stepped on a pop top. I cut my heel at a cruise on back home, but there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on.
You know it.
wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault.
What are you gonna do?
Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault.
Thank you so much. We have a live audience today.
Welcome to the Jess and Liam Band presents Music and Stuff. You know my dad, Jack. I'm Jesse. We're here reminiscing about the summertime, and what better way to do that is bring along the guy that we take everywhere in the summertime, Mr. Michael DeQUATTRO. He's banging on those hand drums. Welcome, buddy. I love the attire.
Oh,
I feel like it's July, but it's only January.
that's right. You inspire me, you know, with the dog tag and the camo shorts. I'm ready to rock.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited you're here, man. I wasn't sure if they had to bleep out my own damn fault, you know? Is that okay?
Well, if they didn't then, they're going to do it now.
This is public access. I guess anything goes. But, oh, I sure do miss the summertime lounging around in my chair just then. Flashed me right back. That ball just woke me up out of nowhere.
Well, this show is a special show because we're having our dear friend Mike with us, Michael DeQUATTRO, as we just mentioned, who will get into his history because he's kind of our guest as well as our, as well as a member of the family and a member of the band. So let's do another tune, and then we'll start asking a little history of Mike and.
Yeah, we'll get you out of your wintertime blues.
What his background is before, he had to slum it down and play with us.
He is having so much fun, and so are we. So I'm just so excited we get to share the summertime with you, with all our summertime hits that everybody loves. So if you're at home, sing along. You like our decor today? Not only do we have all my beach stuff, I've got my hat with my face on it.
Ready, Jess?
Come on. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita un poco de gracia, un poco de gracia para mí, para ti. Arriba, 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 por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. La la bamba, sí. La la bamba, la la bamba, ba da da dum. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita un poco de gracia. Un poco de gracia para mí, para ti. Arriba, arriba, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see your mambo out there. Go, Mike. Go, Mike. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, necesito un poco de gracia. Oh, yeah. Un poco de gracia para mí, para ti. Arriba, 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 por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. La la bamba, let me hear. La la bamba, la la bamba, la la bamba, everybody. La la bamba. La la rumba, la la rumba, la da da
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, studio audience.
Oh, I love having a studio audience. My entourage is here today, and it is so exciting. My mother, Elaine, our dear friend, Lorene, Mike's beautiful wife, Raina, and we're just so excited that we can have our little, posse, you know?
So, Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
What would you like to know?
Well, you know, of
I'm
course.
going to sit in the lounge chair.
You know, I'm usually the guy that helps you all express yourself. You know, I'm always in the back.
But it's so important.
And gladly so. I love to support, you know, the people that are in front of me. It's what I do. You know, I'm an accompanist of sorts, and that's how I feel about my role as a musician. Sometimes I take the front, depending on what's happening. You know, I mean, I have projects that I'm involved in from time to time, but you know, having jumped on board with you guys about 5 years or so, you know, being in that role of percussionist to help this guy, you know, to get his feet moving and get him excited out there and feeling confident about what he's able to do and excite the crowd. And it's just, you know, it's a pleasure to be able to work with you guys in that capacity and to share my creativity when necessary.
Absolutely. I mean, even on, which we'll talk about a little bit more about the new recording that we're doing and how integral you are to that whole process has become. And also, as we are performing as well, you know, we have a certain chemistry, obviously, between each other, but I think people often see that same chemistry between the three of us. So, you know, in that Italian heritage that we share,
Hey.
there could be some
goodbye.
distant combination of cousins. You know, a cousin. Everybody's a cousin when you're Italian.
That's right.
Well, his cousin was Joanne, our very first guest.
That's right, Joanne Lergio. That's right.
I got a lot of cousins out there, you know.
You Italians.
That's right.
You multiply
Yep.
like rabbits.
Where is this going?
So what do you say we do another great summertime tune? Like,
Could you tell that I was wearing anything under my robe? Did I already talk about that?
because I would be really frightened if I didn't know what was going on under there.
I thought that was
I
Hugh
knew you
Hefner
were
over there.
He thought I was Hugh Hefner. I'll take it. This one's for you, Lorene. I wonder if I should bring this out yet. I tried.
Hey, hey, what's the matter with your head? Oh yeah. Hey, hey, what's the matter with your mind and your signing? Oh yeah. Hey, hey, you can get it from the main line. Oh yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, hey, it's your business if you want some, take some. Get it together, baby. Come and get your love. 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 Hey, hey, what's the matter? Don't you feel right? Don't you feel right, baby? Hey, hey, you can get it from the main line. All right now, I said find it, come on and find it. Hey, 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 with it, baby, 'cause you're mine and you're fine and you look so divine. Come and get your love. 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 Let your love flow like a mountain stream. Let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. You know what I mean? It's the season, yeah, summertime. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing. Let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love sunshine. You know what I mean? It's the reason. Everybody now, come and get your love. 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 Come and get your love now. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love now. Yeah. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love now.
This guy's great.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come. Yeah.
Oh man, what a great drummer, huh? You all are jealous. Nobody got a drummer like mine. Hey,
Hey.
I don't hear you. Hey up. Hey,
Hey.
you better be singing at home. Hey, 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 hey up.
Hey up.
One more time. Hey,
Hey.
all together now.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love.
Thank you.
I would say the audience participation could have been a little more vocal, but that's okay.
I think they're doing it at home, though. I know it. I have my faith in my fans. And as you can see, I love coming behind him during the show. I mean, that kind of came out wrong, but I love going behind him. I mean, that came out wrong, too. Dad, speak for me.
I think you enjoy your participation with Michael.
See,
Your interaction.
it's been too long since I've been in school. I
See.
need some help articulating.
Saved again. Once again. Daddy saves you again.
Thanks, Daddy. But no, he makes me move, and I love his energy, the way he just dives into what he's doing. And when you get to know him on a personal level, he just tells you how much he's always practicing, and you could just see he just loves what he's doing. And has that always been since you were like a kid, you were saying? Or
Yeah, I think so.
let's see what else he's got to say.
I mean,
What a great segue.
I imagine really that I got more serious as the older I got. You know, when I was young, it's not like I didn't practice. I played more than I practiced, I think. You know, it was really hard to, and I guess really they become one and the same. And like many other musicians, you throw the record on and you listen to your favorite musicians and you try to copy them. And so that was, you know, maybe
Main
to the
focus.
displeasure of my neighbors, because I would usually open my window, put on my Led Zeppelin album or my Aerosmith album or my Jay Giles album or my Alice Cooper album or my Iron Maiden album, my Black Sabbath album. and
Brendan Kirby's watching.
and play along and have a good time doing that. And my neighbors would ask me, "Do you have to do that around dinner time?" You know, because it didn't matter what time of day it was. I would just practice and listen to music and play. And the older I got, I became more serious in regards to why am I doing what I'm doing? What is this that I'm doing right now? How do I analyze that, and how do I make it more of a language that I can maybe even communicate to somebody else, right? Oh, this is what I'm doing here. This is a triplet fill, or these are 16th notes, or this is a backbeat, you know, things like that. And I'm still learning. It's a lifetime of learning. It doesn't stop. I still take lessons. I work with the great Gordy Knudsen, the drummer for Steve Miller Band. I feel very fortunate in that, and he's taking me on a journey that I never would have imagined through his experience as an artist in rock and roll, but also in other genres as well. So it's a great opportunity to work with him.
Interesting, because I've always had this theory that you have I think your passion for music has to start with the joy of music. Right, and so in other words, if
Right.
you just start from the beginning as just a disciplined player that's always taking lessons from the time they're 3 years old, I think there can be a burnout where if you start with the joy of music, you're discovering it yourself, that whole thing. Because we talk about music like as if I knew you when I was a teenager, discovering records. We still have that same passion. And I think that comes from having a passion since you were a young child. And then you develop the seriousness as it needs to as you see where you want to go. You got to develop it. You have to develop it. But, this, again, with Jesse, I mean, I saw since he was a small child, literally before he could talk, singing in the backseat of the car as we're driving up to New Hampshire, just making noises and sounds. 4 hours later, he's still singing. So I knew it was there from the beginning, right?
Right.
And that's why I think it just develops into where's it going to go from there. A lot of people love music, but how far do you take it, and how much can you keep that fire and passion burning? I remember working with this gentleman, Jay McShann, who was the leader to Charlie Parker's band, and he was like in his late 80s when I actually worked with him, mid 80s. Still was quite sick, had to help around with a cane, but he got in front of that piano and we started recording. He was like a teenager again. And that passion lived in him for
That's
all those
special,
years.
yeah.
So
Just like this guy. I mean,
I'm going to be 80 years old. Flossing.
all right, let's do another tune. What do you say, boys?
Yeah. Ooh, it is warm in here, just like it is in the summertime.
What do you say? You want to do a little Mando action?
Ooh, can't go wrong with the mandolin. Do you know my friend Amanda? A mandolin?
I think we need to put an audience mic over the crowd there just so we can hear him a little better.
Are you guys having fun out there so far? Wait till we get into the real summertime audience participation. Hands up over here. Now this side. Is this side louder? You know. Well, what about this mandolin? How long have you been playing that?
I've been playing mandolin for about 3 weeks. No, not for quite a while now. I don't even remember. I actually started getting a mandolin. Well, let's talk about that later. I think we're talking too much.
You gotta stay tuned. Don't change that dial. Sing along. Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When Papa found out, he began to shout and started the investigation. It's against the law. It's against the law. What in Mama saw was against the law. Mama looks down and spits on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. And Papa says, oi, when I get that boy, I'll stick him in a house of detention. I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. 'Cause you'll see me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. You gotta protect yourself from the sun. But let me hear your whistle. Take me away, but the press let the story leak. And when the radical priest comes and gets me released, we was all on the cover of Newsweek. I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way.
time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. But you'll see me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the school. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Thank you.
Oh, this is so fun. We could be playing in front of 3 people or 300. And we have so much fun. This guy makes me move. This guy. I'm lost for words.
Ready?
You know I like my chicken fried.
A cold beer on a Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right. A radio up. Yeah. I was raised underneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know. Sweet tea, pecan pie, and homemade wine where the peaches grow. My house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground. And a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Ain't it funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most? Not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind. This I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me. Raise your glasses for the toast to a little bit of chicken fried, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Yeah. It's summertime. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect because I have a flag that's a bathing suit. I love my troops. My audience is laughing. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, those ones that give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love. Like this beautiful TV station right here. And this beautiful mandolin. And look at it. We got this at the Salvation Army. It looks like a guitar. And our chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Break it down. Chicken fried, oh, a cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and a radio up. Yeah, I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love.
weird and surreal, actually.
Because it's like, really, we're replicating summertime, huh?
Well, yeah, I guess we are, right?
I love summertime. It's around July 4th, which is probably one of my favorite holidays. And we do have to give thanks to those that serve, like we did in our last episode. We always collect toys for the kids, and we help out the Marines and the Providence Center. And we're just so thankful, you know, especially in times like today. And let's see what else.
What's the next holiday coming up, Jesse? We should do a song for the next holiday.
Yeah, we do have Valentine's Day coming up. Like Brendan said the last episode, this will be so funny when it airs in July. Actually, it will be perfect because we're in summer mode, you know?
Did you know
Today is National Hat Day.
I believe it is.
Well,
Brendan Kirby was talking about National Hat Day today.
we're giving him so many shout-outs today.
right.
He better be watching even my face on my hat. See, that's why I brought this today, because it's National Hat Day.
Well, what do you say we dedicate this song to love somebody to the three very special ladies that are here today? We love all three of them so much.
We couldn't do it without you. They helped me pick out all this decor. We went shopping. It's so much fun shopping with Laureen. There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. Yeah, I want my life to be, to live with you, live with you. There's a way. Everybody says to do each and every little thing, but what does it bring if I ain't got you, ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see her face again. I know my state of mind. You ain't got to be so blind, and I'm blind, I'm so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? I ain't got, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, love somebody the way I love you. Whoa, you don't know what it's like. Come on, baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you. That was awesome.
That's
Good
for
job,
Elaine and Laureen and Raina.
Thank you.
All right. I say we bring it back to summertime.
Well, wait a minute. I'm still very curious about how long you've been playing the mandolin for.
Oh, gee. I figured the attention span of the world these days, they probably forgot what you were asking.
Look, it looks just like our Voss.
It's the theme.
I don't know. I know probably about 10, 15 years.
And
Something
you
like
started
that.
with Marianne, right?
No,
Or so?
actually, I started playing mandolin. I had one around the house, and I fiddled around with it a little bit, but I really got serious when I was playing with my two very close friends from college, Griff and Jay, as you know, and we all wanted to play together, and but we all play guitars, and I said, well, I'll just learn a few chords on the mandolin, just kind of change up the sound a little bit, and I started
There
out
you go.
with 3 chords in the truth, as they say. And then just kept adding a chord for another song, and then, you know, I became rather incompetent at it. But
Well,
you know, I
I do
enjoy playing it. I
remember.
love playing it. I enjoy
I
playing
remember when
it.
you started playing it,
Yeah, you were just a little guy.
and Jake and I would be like, he's playing that tingy thing again. Tingy, 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 tingy all over the house. Tingy, tingy, tingy.
It's okay. I thought I was doing something right.
You are, because now it sounds great,
I think
especially
you
with
sound
Soul
mighty
Sister.
fine. Hey, sound.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, we might throw that one in. I might do some more line dancing. One of these episodes, I should just like teach people how to dance.
See, let's take a little stroll on the board.
Ah. Do I need my goggles for this? I'm safe if I get splashed or anything. Let me bring my towel. Oh, when the sun beats down and melts the tar upon the roof. Your shoes get so hot, wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. Oh, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. From a park nearby, the happy sounds of a carousel. Yes, you can almost taste those hot dogs, french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah. Oh, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Now you kids at home, you have to make sure you use at least SPF 30. Because I tan like an Irish man. Hey, that rhymes. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, oh yeah. Oh, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Sing along at home. Where I'll be. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Nice job, boys. Thank you. I'm all protected from the sun. It's bright in here.
Really bright.
I hope they don't show a close-up. This lighting is not great for my beautiful skin.
All right, so what are we going to talk about next, Jesse? What else can we ask Mike
Oh,
about?
I bought this shirt in Finland, by the way. Doesn't it go perfect with today? I remember exactly where I bought it. We were staying in Helsinki the first day or two we got there, and it's so memorable. You know, that's why I never want to get rid of this shirt, because I walked into this little mom and pop shop. Right, you walked out of the hotel, and then you go in this little shop on a side street. You know, not where the peanut went down the side street and then he got assaulted. Not like that at all. But I had so much fun, and the lady was so sweet. I told her we were there for a tour, and she was so excited. And it's like Europe, so this is made in Italy, but they sell it in Finland, and really nice high-end stuff. And they had those long length mirrors, and she was using me as a model. Really, I don't know if I told you that. And she was putting jackets on me and trying different things.
That's called trying to sell you something.
But it was so fun. It was a great experience. I love Europe. That's why I love Zada. I want to go back to Zada. I love that store in the Providence Place Mall. They even had one in Finland, and the line was way out the door just to even try on clothes.
Well, all right. That's great. Shall we move on? Let's move on to what are we working on these days, guys? What are we doing?
Dad,
Mike?
I think this is yours, right?
Mike, what are we working on these days in the studio? We can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Our 6th album, is it? As the kids say, they would put the initials of the artist and then they say 6 when there's an untitled album and they know that the artist is working on. So right now we have JL6 coming soon. Tell us about it, Mike.
Well, I'm a contributor.
Sure is.
So we've, actually we did do a lot of contemplating over this one as to the direction. And I don't know how much I should give away.
Not too much. We want to tease our fans.
One of the things that's interesting is the fact that a lot of it is also based on you playing percussion, where normally we play, strictly the kit on the records. So it's really exciting to have you playing percussion. Live
some
with
electronics.
us. And we also have some certainly electronic
Got to
stuff
come to 2020,
that Mike programmed as well, which is very exciting for us.
He's so good at that.
And we have a couple of original tunes that we're doing, and also we have some fan favorites, which we won't reveal right now. But
good, you're learning.
see, I'm learning.
He's learning how to just drop a little tease and then run away.
But it's so much fun doing it together. And actually having Steve Johnson, our bass player, has been an incredible addition to making it really feel like a band for the first time. The record's always been great. We've had great musicians, but this is the first time we've played as a band, and it's really exciting, actually.
Recorded as a band, because you had all your specialty recording studio musicians that were great and helped us out, but
I say
it
we
really
do
comes back to home with this.
Would you like to do something from that?
Ooh. Well, which one?
Probably Through the Night, because we've done that a little bit before, and people seem to gravitate towards us, so we'll give you a little taste. Is that all right? What do you think? What do you think, camera lady? She's doing such a good job. Cue it up for her. Diane. And where's Dan? He's the sound man.
Hey, Dan, the sound.
Yeah, buddy. How we sounding out there?
All right.
Excellent. Thumbs up.
Here we go.
Just like a professional sound man.
Through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, you know I loved you.
They called it in 6, 7, and 8. We knew it, we're a little too late. No one else had connected like we did. I thought we could never be. The ties we bound were theirs to see. Hadn't laughed like that since 2003.
Through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, you know I loved you.
It could be just you and me chasing down the lights. We felt so free. I never wanted you to give your heart away.
Through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, you know I loved you.
No time could ever compare. You knew me when no one would care. Our story's past, but our shadow's still there. Though our light could never disappear. Through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, you know I loved you. Come on. Feel that beat. It could be just you and me chasing down the lights. We felt so free. No one else had connected like we did. Oh, through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, you know I loved you. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Ooh, whoa. Through the night, yeah. You know I loved you. Through the night, through the night I loved you. Thank you. That's a sneak peek. Isn't his drumming impeccable?
Well, I can't wait to hear it on the release because
So can everybody else.
this is like the stripped down version of it.
Yeah.
And,
But that's what's so cool about a good song. Because we actually wrote that with the same guy we wrote Yeah, Yeah, Dance, which maybe we'll do because it's summertime. And that's the song that intros our TV show. We wrote that with Pete Francis from Dispatch. And he had that, what's that called? The chorus there.
Yeah.
And he's like, through the night. And then I just kind of took this old story of an old relationship and put it together. And that's what's cool about a good song, because you can strip it down. It sounds great. But you can also put all those bells and whistles like we do in the studio. And it still sounds good. So
it's cool.
And how much would you say, Mike, that it's playing in the studio has developed you as a also a regular musician live?
That's a great question.
How do those things? How do those things feed off of each other?
Well, quite a bit actually. I always thought of myself as a creative person, and when you perform live, I say this with a little trepidation. You're not as concerned about the particulars. You're thinking about responding to the moment. So if people get up and they dance, and you're about ready to end a tune, and Jesse, for example, says, "Oh, we're going back to the top." And you're like, okay, this may be not the best place to go back to the top, but you got to kind of fudge it a bit, and then you get back to the top, and everybody's dancing still, and Jesse's having a good time, and maybe, we
Survive.
obscure things a little bit. Yeah, all right, well, we made it through, but the important thing was people were having a good time, and we're in a maybe a bar or
tiki bar.
Yeah, something where it's a very social event. We're not in a theater, in a stage, something like that, where it'd be a little bit more difficult to pull something like that off. When you put things like that into the studio, it's less about responding to your audience and really responding to the creative process.
Right.
And also being particular about how you sound and your choices, because once those choices are made, they're going to be there for as long as that recording exists, and people are going to listen to it over and over and over again. And that's what makes for a great recording, is when you can listen to a recording that you've been hearing for decades even, and you can still hear something that you never heard before.
All right, as I've always said, production shouldn't overwhelm it, but it should pull you into the project. Pull you into the song and keep it moving and just keep the momentum and feeling moving. But the other part of it is that we've talked about is how playing in the studio, putting things under the microscope like we do, that also in turn makes you a better live player because you hear things differently.
That's right.
Right?
And which is your initial question, and it does filter into the live setting because you become more thoughtful about what am I playing right now, and is this really grooving? Is this really locking in? And do I really want to play this? Is this a good choice? Are there other choices? And then you also become very thoughtful about your sound and how you're locking in with somebody else's sound, right?
So a lot of times that comes more under scrutiny when you're listening in the studio very closely. You know, then you're hearing like, oh, that rhythm really doesn't work quite as well as I thought it does. I mean, you can get away with it live, but you realize how much better you can even make it. So, and that's what the great thing about working with Mike is that we get to share those thoughts, and we're on the same plane. We always have the same goals. It's not like he's looking for one thing, I'm looking for another, or Jesse. We're all around the same plane. So,
you never know where it's going to go, and you got to stay open to that process.
Yeah, you really have to kind of let everything go. And you have to get in a different mindset when you're in the studio besides live. And it's kind of hard for me because I love the live setting. I hate being in the studio and I get all tense and I'm in front of the mic and I'm hearing my vocals back and I'm like tightening up and then my vocals are, I just get so in my head and then it's not as fun as when it's live. You know, when you come to see one of my shows, I'm like in the audience, I'm just in the moment, and that's what I love most. Yeah, I love like what we produce though in the end, and you gotta have patience. Patience is the studio. What's that all about?
all right, we probably have time for like one
Hey,
more.
can you believe it's 2020? Happy New Year! I never thought we'd reach it to 2020. Even me, who's the youngest one here. I never thought we'd reach it to 2020, but we're here. I don't know what else to say, boys. Hurry up.
Let's do Marley. That's a good summertime thing.
Oh, a fan gave me this one time. It's supposed to light up, but it's not lighting up yet.
Guy on the
What do you say,
same
buddy?
script as we are.
Yeah, let's do a. Come on, Jesse. We only have a few minutes left. Let's get this tune going.
It's a beach party.
Just in case we go too far here, knowing Jesse's killing time here, we want to again thank you, our dear friend, Michael DeQUATTRO, for being here today.
Yeah, Michael,
Thanks for
give it up
having
for Michael.
All right.
And my dad, Jack.
Okay. Someone's not going to have dinner tonight.
Hey, I eat every 2 hours. Is it 'cause I messed with the dude? Oh. What song are we singing? Okay. This is for Amy. She's at home. She loves this song. It's on our 5th record, the latest one. It's a medley that we took of all Bob Marley's hits and put them into one. Move those hands. Show us what you... Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds are perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true, singing, this is my message to you. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. It's been a long, long time since I've got you on my mind. steer it up. Little darling, steer it up. Oh yeah. Come on now, steer it up. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Little darling, steer it up. Oh yeah. 'Cause everything's gonna be alright. 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 Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright with one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Yeah. One love, what about one heart? Let's get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together, feel alright. Yeah. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. Three little birds are perched by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, oh, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. So don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, every little thing is gonna be alright. We did it, boys. Yeah, buddy. Quickly, name drop some of those schools you went to. I forgot to tell you.
Well, I attended, of course, CCRI for a bit, Rhode Island College, Boston Conservatory, and the School of Life.
I mean, can't get anything better than this guy. Or my dad. We are so thankful for you guys for watching.
For Jesse.
Thanks, Dad. For 2020 to be another great year. Maybe we'll travel somewhere else. You guys got to keep on my social media to see where we're going next.
JesseLiam.com.
JesseLiam.com.
Check the calendar section.
Instagram/JesseLiam Music. What else do we want to say? Thank you for our studio audience. Give it up for Raina, DeQUATTRO, Elaine Gauthier, Lorraine Francesio. Right. I just know Lorraine, the Italian lady. Thank you guys so much.
Signing off.
Adios. Quitos.
Come on my way. Come on my way. Come on my way. Hey. Life is full of changes, not always clear. You'll find hero, look in your fears. You cross that bridge a million times. That healing's fire, clear in his eyes. Come on my way, come on my way, come on my way. Hey, come on my way, come on my way, come on my way. Hey, I used to fear the things I couldn't